the fall, heroes are born, legends rise, and history is made. Fall is a time for greatness. Fall is winning time. Let's do this. A new
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
He's out. He's safe. Out. He's safe. He's safe.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Central, number 19.
Number 19 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. At the plate, Matt Machado.
Now batting,
He reached on a
the
single in
second
his
baseman.
first try.
Matt
Here's a strike with the
Machado.
breaking ball. Petroselli on second. Chavis at first, 2 out in the inning.
Classic change of speeds right there. threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. Vargas is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The West Stars lead this one 5-0.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now to the plate, Felipe Aguero. He
Leading off for
singled
the
his
West.
last time up.
The
One of the
designated
keys
hitter.
to securing a win.
Felipe
They want to keep the pressure on
Aguero.
and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1.
Steer
Good arm
line.
action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Gray backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Alex Colvin. He flew out in
Now
his last
batting,
at-bat.
third baseman.
Yeehaw!
Alex.
Fastball in there for a called
Colvin.
strike. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Roscoe
Time.
Rosa. He
Now
got on
batting,
top of one and was
the
a
right
ground
fielder.
out victim last time.
Roscoe.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but
Rosa.
this guy's
Right.
got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball.
And this
That's
is
high.
a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey.
A ball
Ha.
and 2 strikes. And he lays
That's
off it
in,
to
ball.
even the count 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time.
He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe. He's safe. Out. Out. You're out. 3. He's out. 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 3. You're out. 3. He's safe. He's safe.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The West
Here now
jumped
our
out to
final
an
line
early
score.
lead in the first and never
for the
looked back.
victorious West
Jarvis?
squad.
You're out. Out. 3. 3. Out. He's safe. He's safe.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Central.
Number 19 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Digging in once again, Miguel
Leading off
Casilla.
for the
He
East,
came through with an
second
RBI single
baseman.
in his last at-bat.
Miguel.
9th inning
Casilla.
begins
No,
that's
as
a
the
ball.
first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Steer right.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
1-2.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Standing in, Lewis Bailey.
Now batting,
Here's
the
the first
designated
pitch
hitter.
to him.
Lewis.
Outside with
Bailey.
that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late.
Right.
That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Throw to first will
Got him.
take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in,
Now
J.J.
batting,
Radford.
shortstop.
First 2 men in the
J.J.
inning have both gone down via
Radford.
punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before,
For
but the
the
results
East,
sure speak
3
for
runs,
themselves.
5
A
hits,
1-run game this
1 error.
afternoon.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball. With the 3rd pick, the Chicago White Sox select the closing pitcher from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft... After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field. A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Your attention, please.
Stepping
Now
up to
pitching
the
for
plate,
Birmingham,
Fernando Baez.
number
0 for 1
19.
for him here in this one. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Palmeiro takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might
Now
call him off,
batting,
but
left
he clearly
fielder,
had it under control.
Ricky.
Looked like he
Ellison.
tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. That's taken. Now it's
No balls,
0-2.
2 strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. So striding in, Dylan Brignoni. He'll
Leading
lead
off
things
for the
off as
Shuckers,
they look to perhaps
the right
build on
fielder,
an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a
Brignoni.
boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball,
And
that's
on
too
0-2,
high.
he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little
He's
out
out.
of the zone.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Now in the box, Nate
Now
Worf.
batting, number 70.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down
D-Rod.
after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Fooled him
The
with
count,
that one as
0-2.
he's way out in front. The 0-2 delivery.
Ball, that's in.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH,
The
Javier
batter, number
Gonzalez.
6.
He singled his
Designated
last
hitter,
time up.
Javier
Swinging a ground ball to third.
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez is up with it. Throw
He's
in
out.
time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full, and the home team leads it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Cabrera. He'll lead things off
Leading
against the
off for
same
the
reliever
Shuckers,
that finished
the
off
first
the last
baseman.
inning.
Hey.
You don't see
Christian
in this day too many relievers going
Cabrera.
multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Hit in the air to center field. Tilson has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Brandon McDaniel.
Now batting, center fielder.
Hit high in the
Brandon
air down the right field line.
McDaniel.
Medeiros on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use
Now
all
batting.
parts.
Now we'll snap
Matthew
one off over
Hey,
to the bag,
Corley.
and he's back in standing. Standing in now, Matthew Corley lifted in the air out to right. Medeiros has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Now
Robert
batting,
Fitzgerald.
third
He had
baseman.
that big
Yep, that ball went
3-run
out.
homer in his last appearance.
Fitzgerald.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0.
D-Rod.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Reined in. He'll
Oh.
whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The home team leads this thing 8-1. Ready once again, Fernando Baez.
Leading
he
off
flew
for
out in his
Biloxi,
last at-bat.
the catcher, Fernando.
Good fastball down around the
Baez.
knees there, taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got it.
Right.
Into the box, Richie Ellison. He'll
The
look
left
to bounce
fielder,
back
number
after
5.
striking out his last
Richie
time up.
Ellison.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan.
And here's a
Rignoni.
fastball called for strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Hit on the ground out to short. Palmeiro is there. Throw on to first,
Got him.
gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up, and the home team leads it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Juan
your
Alvarez
attention, please.
is out from the bullpen
Now
as he'll
pitching
get
for
his first.
Birmingham.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-3
Here
tonight.
now our final line
Biloxi
score.
put up
Your attention, please.
coming
Now
to the
pitching
plate
for
now.
Birmingham.
Brandon McDaniel.
Number
He got
19.
called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat.
D-Rod.
He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
0-2.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Valdez over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Matthew
Now batting,
Corley. He
shortstop,
singled his last time up.
Matthew.
And that's on the outside
Corley.
corner for a strike. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the
Now
plate.
batting,
Let's see if they can
The
capitalize.
third baseman,
Settling
Robert
in now,
D-Rod.
Robert Fitzgerald. He
Fitzgerald.
represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about
0-2 is the
going
count.
yards, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Swing and a miss on the changeup here, 2 gone. Digging in, Fernando Baez.
Now batting,
Comes to
catcher,
the plate as the last chance
Fernando
for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, that's upstairs.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Nope.
Change his speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Birmingham used a nice 5th inning to take.
Your attention, please.
Now batting,
pitching for
Robert
Birmingham.
Fitzgerald. It was a
Number
flyout
19.
for him in his last trip. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind
catcher,
of
number
take a deep breath.
34.
Still have 2 more outs to
Fernando.
go, but retiring that leadoff guy is
0-1's the
always
count.
huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And he's got to be
0-2.
more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Ball, that
Next
pitch is
0-2
up.
misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Line drive to left. Tucker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets
The
caught,
left fielder,
and
number
he would have
5,
represented a tying run.
Richie.
First pitch
Ellison.
fastball swung on and missed
0-1.
0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Juan Alvarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 19 records the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation.
Your attention, please.
Stepping in and ready for
the
another
Barons.
shot, J.J.
Number
Radford.
19.
He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
D-Rod.
Fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like
Now
they have no
batting.
game plan.
The left
So he
fielder.
ran the fastball by him for the
Ricky.
punch-out.
J.J.
J.J. Radford becomes the first out in the 9th inning. The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
First pitch
right
on
fielder.
its way.
Joey.
Now an off-speed pitch
Beasley.
gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the
Ball,
side
that's out.
on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
Ball.
And a good take
2-2
there.
the count.
Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
Coming
please.
to the plate now,
Now
Adolfo
pitching for the
Acosta.
Barons,
He'll look to bounce back
number
after
19.
striking out his last time. I'm up.
I'm out.
Now he'll step off. First pitch on its way. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike one.
D-Ride.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Stepping up now, Ray Clemens. He got
Now
on top
batting.
of one and was a
The
ground
first
out
baseman.
victim last time.
Ray
No balls and a strike to
Clemens.
count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, the catcher.
Watches a fastball right there for
Davis.
strike one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone.
On to first, and that's your ball game. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Barons took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the
Fans
very
are-
end.
A player receives the check from one of his coaches.
Your
Number
attention,
19
please.
takes the
Now
mound as
pitching
he's
for
been called
Birmingham.
upon to pitch.
Number 19.
Now back to the top of the lineup.
Leading
Stepping
up
in,
for the
Bobby
Jumbo Shrimp,
Hemphill. No hits
the
in 3
designated
tries
hitter,
so far.
Bobby
Struck out once.
Hemphill.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. So stepping in,
Now
Carlos
batting, left
Esparza.
fielder,
He got on top of one and
Carlos
was a ground-out victim last time.
Esparza.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now at the plate, Andy Holly. He'll be looking for
first
something he
baseman,
could
number
drive into
5.
the gap and drive
Andy
home that
Holly.
time run from first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got
The
to find a
center
way to
fielder,
lose these
number
nights,
9.
or it's going to be a
0-1.
tough game.
Lewis.
No balls and a strike to
Brinson.
count. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
Fans
Ian
are
Hamilton.
final. Your
Number
attention,
19
please.
is ready,
Now
and he'll
pitching
take the
for
ball from the
Birmingham.
manager.
Number 19.
So coming to the plate, Andy Holly. He's hitless coming into this
Leading up
at-bat,
for
so
the
the hit
Jumbo
streak he's
Shrimp,
been riding is
the
on the
first
line
baseman.
here.
Yeah,
Andy
he's up in the double digits
Holly.
with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Lewis Brinson.
The
No
center
hits
fielder,
to this
number
point.
9. Lewis
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Brinson.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from
The
the
catcher,
closer.
number
There's not a
33.
whole lot more he can do to instill
Hiroki
confidence that he's going to wrap
Mori.
this thing up without any problem.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Unable to recover, he's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
The
But
batter,
if there's
number
one
10,
thing I know about this guy,
shortstop,
he will not want to
Frank
come out of this game. And from all
Carlisle.
indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. And there's
That's
ball
out.
1. Maury leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second
out
for the force, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Barons used a 3-run
Fans, our
seventh to
final
help
line
propel
score.
them to the win.
First for the victorious
Dylan Covey
Barons.
wins his
3
third
runs,
of the season.
5 hits,
Number
no
19
errors. They left
closes
7
the
men
door
on
for the
base.
save, his 6th.
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
19
your
gets the
attention,
call
please.
from the bullpen to
Now
pitch in
pitching
relief.
for Birmingham. Number
Leading
19.
off the inning, Carlos Esparza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Tilson is right there, 1 down. In now, Clarence Hagan. He got
Now
on top
batting.
of one and was a
Number
ground out
19.
victim last time. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Tucker is in pursuit, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And
He's
he'll
safe.
get in there safely.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that
batting.
play, but
The
instead
third
it's a
baseman.
double. That's a
Vince
risky play, though. Could have been a lot
Jensen.
worse than a double.
And looking to improve on a 1-for-5
No,
effort
that's
so
down.
far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit down the third base line.
No,
But
foul
this will
ball.
get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
D-line.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Into the box now, Garrett
The
Carlin.
center
He
fielder.
looks
D-Rod.
bounce back
Number 6.
after striking out last
Garrett
time up. 0-1 the
Carlin.
count. Wave
count,
that and missed,
0-2.
and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on
Fans,
to it in
our
the
final
bottom
line
to
score.
secure this win.
First for the victorious Barons. 4 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. Your attention,
Number
please.
19 is on, and
Now
he'll take
pitching for
over on the
Birmingham.
mound in relief.
Number 19.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby
Leading off
Hemphill.
for the
He
Jumbo
singled his
Shrimp,
last time
The
up.
Hey,
designated
it's never
hitter.
easy scoring
Bobby
runs against a closer,
Hemphill.
but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
D-line.
A late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I got the count.
He's
0
going
and
to
2.
need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
First offering on
Number
its way.
79.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Medeiros will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The first baseman,
pitch
number
on
5.
its way.
Andy.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
Digging
please.
in to try it again,
Now
Abraham
pitching for the
Almonte.
Barons,
He's hitless in 3
number
at-bats
19.
to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Yeah!
And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
Oh,
Strike
one's the
one.
count.
Oh, it has him looking
D-Rod.
silly here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
The center
First pitch
fielder,
of the
number
at-bat
12.
on its way.
Roger.
Outside
Ball,
the
that's
it
curve
out.
of his 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Quinones gloves it onto
No, he's
first,
out.
and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Standing in, Michael Clark.
Now
He
batting,
got on top of one and
shortstop.
was a ground out victim
Michael
last time. Rolled
Clark.
slowly down the first
Foul.
baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Good
D-Rod.
pitch as this is swung on and missed.
No
And
balls,
now
2
they're down
strikes.
to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Birmingham Barons
Fans
came
are
through
final
late,
line
taking the
score.
lead in the
First
8th
for the
to secure
victorious
the
Barons.
victory.
3 runs, 6 hits. Your attention, please.
Stepping
Now
in,
pitching
Abraham
for the
Almonte.
Barons.
Couple of singles
Number
for him and
19.
4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit
The
a
center
missile,
fielder, number
bring the
12.
tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can
Roger.
capitalize.
Fontenot.
Fouled away. Almonte aboard here at first with nobody out. Well, you don't need us to
D-Rod.
tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good.
Now
I
batting.
wouldn't be surprised
Number
if we don't
8.
see the umpires
D-Rod.
come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield,
0-1.
around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting
No
so
balls,
wetted.
2
I
strikes.
can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Marte makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Brian Fernandez.
Now batting,
And he needs
third
to make
baseman.
something happen.
D-Rod.
They're down to their
Brian
final out here in the 9th.
Fernandez.
No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors. Your attention, please.
At the
Now
plate,
pitching
Barney
for the
Richards.
Barons.
He flew out in
Number
his last
19.
at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. With runners in scoring position this season, Richards is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Ready now, Brian
batting,
Fernandez. He
third
comes to the
baseman,
plate as the last
Brian
chance for his side. 2 out
Fernandez.
here in the 9th. First offering on its way. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third.
Got it.
And they get the force at third, and the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they
Fans,
feel
our
like they
final
can
line
beat
score.
anybody in the
First
league
for the
right
victorious
now. And they're
Barons.
making it look
4
awfully
runs
easy,
on
too.
9 hits. Your attention, please.
Digging
Now
in and
pitching
looking for
Birmingham.
more, Jake Smolinski.
Number
He's
9.
his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. If anything hit hard through the infield, he's going to wave them.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
D-Ride.
Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian
Now
Arroyo.
batting. Third
D-Rod.
baseman.
And that's waved at and missed for
Christian.
strike one.
He struggled
Arroyo.
quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this. Stepping into the box, Johnny
Now
Delgado.
batting.
2 for
Left
3 with a
fielder.
double
0-1's
on his
the
line
count.
so far. 0-1 the count.
Delgado.
Behind 0-2 now. Deerdorf at second. Meadows on at first. 2
D-Rod.
down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. Aldo
Fans, our
Gomes
final line
claims
score.
the win out
First
of
for
the
the
pen, his
victorious
first.
Barons. 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left. Your attention, please.
Striding
Now
in to
pitching
start
for
the ninth,
Birmingham.
Eddie
Number
Marmolejo.
19.
And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now at the plate,
Now
Ray
batting.
Machado.
The catcher.
He flew out in his last
Ray
at-bat.
Machado.
Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
Ball,
1.
that's out.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
On to first,
Got him.
and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fred McGowan.
Now batting.
And he needs
Center
to make
field.
something
D-Rod.
happen. They're down to their
Fred
final out here in the ninth.
McGowan.
No balls and a strike to count. And this is swung on
count,
and missed.
0-2.
So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
After that swing, you just got...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 9-6, the final tally in this one. The Birmingham Barons came through late,
Our
taking
final
the
line
lead in the
score.
8th to
First
secure
for the victorious
victory.
Gwinnett
Caleb
Stripers.
Freire
1
gets the
run on
win
3
in
hits.
relief,
1
his
error.
second of
They
the
left
year.
3 men
Number
on base.
19 wraps it up for the save, his 13th
Time of the ball game,
of the year.
4 hours
so
and
that's a
29
wrap here
minutes.
tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is
Thank
Matt
you for
Vasgersian.
joining
You've
us
been
here
watching
this evening.
MLB The Show.
We
For
remind
more,
you to
find us on
please
Twitter
drive
at
home
MLB The
safely.
Show.
prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
Striding
please.
in once again,
Now
Geraldo
pitching for the
Arias.
Barons,
He'll try to follow up
number
the double
19.
in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Timeout.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Tucker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The center
First
fielder,
offering on
number
its way.
33, Ricky
Skied into straightaway right. Medeiros is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Striding into the
Now
box,
batting, the
Nicholas
first baseman.
McDermott. He'll look to
Nicholas
bounce back after striking out
McDermott.
his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the wind, the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and
No
as a
ball,
result,
2
it's
strikes.
0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nothing across here this half.
Let's play ball.
Stepping into the box, Pete
Leading off
Blanco.
for
He'll start
Chattanooga,
things out here in
the
a tie
shortstop.
ball game. Down the line at first.
Blanco.
That
This
ball's
gets foul.
foul.
It's 0-1. He gets him to swing through that one to control 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Swing and a liner. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his third hit of this game.
Oh, that has
The left
to make
fielder,
you feel
number
good. You
29.
see that calendar flip, and you
Felix
got 3 knocks in your back
Juarez.
pocket.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Gonzalez is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Jamal Campbell.
The
There's
batter,
one
number
away.
2.
The runner at first
Second base.
represents a potential go-ahead
Jamal
score. Double play
Campbell.
is in order, however. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. Ready for another chance? Tyler Fiore.
Now
He
batting.
singled his last
The
time
catcher,
up.
Tyler
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a
Fiore.
strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Here's the first pitch.
Now batting.
There's
the
a good
designated
breaking
hitter.
ball as it gets the bottom of the
Francisco
zone.
Cabrera.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheel.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Play ball. You're out.
Into the box now, Chris Millar. He got
Leading
on top
off
of
for
one and was a
Chattanooga,
ground-out
the
victory
right
last
fielder,
time.
Chris
Breaking ball that drops in for a
Millar.
strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count 0-2.
Hard on the ground to first. And he'll step
Out.
on first himself for the out. Striding in and working on a terrific
The batter,
performance in this one,
third
Geraldo Arias. He's 5 for 6 to this point. Medeiros racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Yeah, I'm shocked to let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
This is foul right side. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Skoll is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's the first pitch.
Now batting.
A bouncer to the
first
left side. Gonzalez
Nicholas.
right there.
McDermott.
Throw to first
Got
in
him.
plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. No. So digging in now, Pete Blanco.
Leading
He'll
off
try to
for
build on an
Chattanooga.
already great
The
game. He's
shortstop.
got 3 for 5
Pete
so far in this one. No
Blanco.
balls and 1 strike.
Nope.
And a fastball
That's
just
inside.
misses. It's 1-1. Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pitch popped up. Skoll waits on it. 1 out. Stepping in, Felix Juarez.
The left
He's 1
fielder,
for
number
4 for the
29.
game. In
Felix
there at the knees.
Oh,
Strike
and one.
Juarez.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to first.
Out.
2 gone. Digging in, Jamal Campbell. He's
Now
2
batting.
for 4 in the
Second
ball game.
baseman.
First
Jamal
offering on its way.
Campbell.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Stepping in now, Tyler
The batter.
Fiore.
The catcher.
No
Tyler
balls and a strike to count.
Fiore.
Comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball.
No
What are your
balls,
thoughts
2
on
strikes.
this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes them out in front. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Lookouts lead it 11-10.
Play ball. 3. He's out.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Barons put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Number 19 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt
Time of
Vasgersian.
the ball game.
You've been watching
4
MLB The
hours
Show.
and
And for more,
16
click
minutes.
over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we
Great job.